Islamic Connections, Unit 2, Cells and Cell Systems. Topic 1, Living Organisms. Topic 1 talks about living organisms and the characteristics that they carry out. Functions carried out by all living organisms that scientists unanimously agree upon are that they need energy, they need to grow, they need to be able to reproduce, they need to be able to adapt to their environment, and lastly, they need to be able to produce waste. Islamic Connections. Topic 1, Living Organisms in the Quran. Allah has created every animal from water. Of them, some move on their bellies, some move on two legs, and some move on four. Allah creates whatever He wills. Surely Allah has power over everything, which was stated in Surah Nur, Ayah 45. This is basically showing the characteristics of organisms as we explained in the previous slide. Islamic Connections. Allah splits the seed and kernel. He brings forth the living from the dead, and produces the dead out of the living. That is Allah. So how are you misguided? Topic 1, Part 2. In the previous verse, our attention is drawn to a food cycle, of which people at the time of the Quran's revelation couldn't have known. When a living thing dies, microorganisms quickly cause it to decompose. The dead body is then divided up into organic molecules that mix with the soil and form the basic source of food for plants, animals, and ultimately humanity. Were it not for this nutritional cycle, life would not be possible. Topic 1, Part 2 continued. Bacteria are responsible for meeting all living things' mineral and food needs. Plants and some animals which go through hibernation throughout the winter revive in the summer and meet all of their mineral and food requirements through the activities of bacteria during the winter. Throughout the winter, bacteria separate organic wastes, such as dead plants and animals, and turn them into minerals. So when living things reawaken in spring, they find food ready and waiting for them. Thanks to bacteria, a spring cleaning has been carried out in their environment, and the necessary amount of food had been prepared for nature as it returns to life in the spring. As we have seen, dead creatures play a vital role in the need of new ones. This transition, indicated in the Quran as He brings forth the living from the dead and produces the dead out of the living, is carried out perfectly. This is one of the proofs that the Quran is the word of Allah. Topic 2, Microscopes and Cells. A microscope is a series of lenses which use the ability of refraction and reflection to portray an image closer than how far away it really is. Refraction and reflection was first invented by Hassan ibn al-Haytham, who was a medieval mathematician, astronomer, and physicist of the Islamic Golden Age from present-day Iraq. Topic 6, Body systems in humans. It is unhealthy to eat too much as it expands your stomach, to push against other organs, which makes you feel sluggish and may give you itis. Here Allah says in Surah A'raf, Ayah 32, eat and drink, but not to an excess amount, informing us not to do so because it may cause you a problem, so do not test your body in such a risky way. Here it talks about body systems indirectly by explaining to take care of your stomach, in this case, the body system. Topic 7, Body Systems and Health. This topic talks about the cardiovascular system in our bodies, which basically means the blood transportation system. Blood transports oxygen and nutrients to cells as it circulates through our bodies. The jugular vein, which collects blood from the brain and delivers it to the right atrium, is very important in this system. Allah here uses this as an example of how close and important He is to you by saying, "We created man. We know what his soul whispers to him. We are closer to him than his jugular vein." In Surah Qaf, Ayah 16. This is the end of this presentation. For any questions, you can contact me at the email provided.